YouTube friends. I just want to let you know I'm working on a presentation about the petrodollar, and I'm trying to get all my facts straight, and I'm basically gonna break down the petrodollar. And when I figured all this out, it all makes sense to me now. Like, you know, foreign policy and just why we do what we do and why certain things have happened. It just makes so much sense, where if we can come up with a good solid narrative, you know, of the petrodollar, how it came about. See, that's the thing, like, what's going to happen in the future? They don't teach kids anything about any of this. And they say history repeats itself. You're goddamn right it does. First of all, you write the history. But second of all, you make it repeat itself. Because you keep your people... I mean... Slaves, man. Slaves. Slaves are uneducated. Slaves don't know. I mean, I could lock you in a room from the time you're born and be like, don't go out there, man. It's crazy. There's monsters out there. Just make up your whole reality for you. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what's going on. Look at the dollar in your pocket. How is that actually worth anything? And when it comes down to, and I'm gonna break it down for you in one of my next video, whatever. What it comes down to is that dollar in your pocket, it might as well be a gun or a bullet, because it represents force. It represents war. Once your dollar is not worth gold anymore, and it's worth oil, and you're dealing with other countries that can only buy oil with a dollar, that means they need to bring you their goods so that you give them dollars so that they can buy oil to run their economy. Do you see what I'm saying? You see how this works? So when certain people like Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, North Korea, when certain people go, I ain't doing that, I don't want nothing to do with your system, we demonize them. Certain presidents wanted to make sure that the money was backed by gold, like Kennedy and Lincoln, and try to create silver certificates and greenbacks. They both got their fucking brains blown out. I mean, it's just such a horrible, sick game, really, is what it is. And what it comes down to is they have stolen our essence. They've stolen our labor. You know, we all have to get up at fucking 5 in the morning and dedicate a major amount of our day, the best part of our day, to the system. I do it too. I'm guilty as fuck, man. You know? What can I say? I have to participate to an extent, you know? Believe me, I participate as least as possible, but I have to participate to an extent. And I'm gonna do a video about it. I'm gonna do a video I'm gonna break it all down. And obviously there are other videos out there that I'm taking my cues from. But this is the real shit. And it's like, my father and my uncle have gotten in fist fights in the front yard over politics. And you know what, guys? I never paid attention. My dad used to watch 8 different news channels every night until 8 o'clock. I never cared. And there's a reason why. For some reason, I just was always on the outside looking in. Never really, and it's because something in our spirit tells us that certain things don't matter. Certain things are bullshit. Certain things just don't apply to you, right? And it's like, from being on the outside looking in, I can't even have a talk about politics with my dad right now. Never could, but I definitely can't now. He knows I'm a flat earther. But it's not even that, just politics in general. He'll start talking about Trump and how we need to get the right guy in office. But at the same time, he'll say, you know, the CIA sold cocaine, you know. It's like, oh, he's awake to certain things, but only to an extent, you know. It's like, but they wouldn't do that. It's like, so I want to get this down. I want to get this thing down pat. I want to break down exactly why we're where we are today, you know. And we're fortunate right now, us Americans, but we are not gonna be. We are the enemy of the world. And especially when it all goes down and certain shit goes down, who do you think the countries are going to blame? We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it all. As a matter of fact, Dan Pratt, Jay Dreamers, somebody, guys, let's do a hangout. Let's discuss this. You know, I don't know, man. All I know is I do not consent. Hashtag or no, I do not fucking consent. Peace.